Glug, glug, glug. Yeah. That's why you use a funnel. Yes, I suck at pouring. Shiny new oil filter. Haha. Fresh oil in the crank. Redid the power booster vacuum line. I got it coming off the intake to a T, and then I had to run it to front part of the carburetor. This is the power valve. Power valve needs a vacuum signal, so it's tapped off the booster. And the carburetor's on. I gotta get up under there and figure out why this is not moving. That's the kick down. Free that up. Most likely it's rusted on the transmission, some penetrating oil on there, and it should be fine. Okay, I managed to free up the kick down cable, or kick down linkage in this case. They're just rods on hinges that go down to the transmission, and all the joints, like this joint here, were all rusted up. Sprayed it down with the PV blaster and freed it up, so now it moves. To check adjustment on this, you want to push all the way forward, and the rod here should reach the end. You want this to be at the end of its travel at wide open throttle. It doesn't matter really where it sits when you're cruising. Anywhere in between here is normal pressure. Just when you floor it and this pulls all the way, you'll feel the end of it. That would be wide open throttle that the transmission is sensing, and this should be at the end right here. So that looks to be good. It's wide open throttle, and this is at the end of its travel, this whole rod. Hey people, Franksman here. Work continues. Finishing stuff up to get this thing started up. So I have carburetors cleaned out, the kick down cables freed up, had the new fuel pump on there, vacuum lines all squared away. I have fuel filter in place and putting things back together to prime the oil system and start it up. So where I'm at right now, let's see. Okay, everything that was mentioned. Right now I'm putting the radiator back together. I had to pull the shroud off and get the fan out of here to make room to work, and I gotta remount the radiator, and I don't think I'll be putting the radiator shroud back on. That one didn't have one, so I know it'll cool. So every bolt that I take out and put back in, I'm putting copper anti-seize on it. Good stuff, and it does work. Okay, I got the radiator mounted in, and I'm looking at this fan. I'm playing with it. Before I said it was good. You hear that noise? Yeah, that's a bad noise. This thing's wasted. So I'll be pulling the one off of that motor. I'll set them side by side, do a comparison. Okay, I got this is the fan that originally came with this motor. Some time back over the summer, I pulled the fan off of this and put it on that motor because I thought I heard bearing noise coming from the fan, and evidently I was right. This one, if you spin it for a while, it frees up. It's not supposed to do that. That's what I was hearing when the motor was running. That's how you know it's going bad. It's got a little clutch in there, and on the front, that little coil on the front there, this thing is the thermostat. Reads the radiator temp, tells what the clutch to do, and evidently the clutch in this is wasted. And that bearing sounds like a dry bearing. That's why it's making noise. And compared to this one has a lot of tension on there. So it's got a good clutch in there, and looks pretty good too. It's not trashed out like this one. So this one's going back on this motor, and everything should be good. Okay, remember me telling you what this is for tightening the belt. It's a 1/2-inch square hole. Just happened to be the same size as a 1/2-inch ratchet. Time to use it. Let me set the camera down. One's tight, and I'd say it worked pretty good. Okay, I'm far enough to crank over the motor to prime the system, which is going to involve priming the oil system, fuel system, to check ignition. I have the ignition disabled. I pulled the coil wire out of the center. I have the key on. While I'm cranking, I'm going to make sure I get a spark coming off the coil. And to do this, I'm going to be jumping the solenoid's right there. So touch the S to the battery side, and it should crank over. And then after I prime the fuel system, I'm going to go inside and crank it until I get oil pressure. Let's give it a shot. There we go. You'll notice. So this is the battery side, and this is the S terminal right here on top. Blue wire, if anybody's wondering, on a Jeep. Whoa, that scared me. I'd say that coil's sparking. Waiting for the gas now. Maybe it's not in all the way. Ooh, 'It's merged. say it's in there. Okay. Pretty sure it's on the fuel pump. Try it again. Here's something unexpected. The piece of tubing I had running down to the gas can, this was originally what the guy was trying to start the Jeep with, because the fuel line was bad. The damn thing's clogged. Are you kidding me? Alright, unclog the line. Let's try this again. Let's see if I get some fuel through this thing. Now what? It's fucking in the gas. Well, I don't know. It's getting dark in the day. Continue this, who knows when, later. See the split? It was sucking air, that's why. I'm just not having any luck tonight. try again some other day. Fucking tube.